Hi guys, I'm back again with Kids Nail Series. Going to be creating Pac-Man for you. We have the basic colors, the blue, the white, the red, the green, and the yellow. I'm going to start with my blue. Now the brushes that I have are from my local craft store or my beauty supply. I'm going to start creating a nail here. They've already been base coated black to save time on drying. Now I'm using my striper brush with my blue acrylic water-based paint. I'm working upside down, so I'm sorry if things don't always line up. I'm cleaning my brush in between using it. Now I'm going to take my daughter. I'm going to use the bigger side. I'm going to go into white acrylic paint, create some dots on the bottom. Now if you don't have a dotter, any tool that has a sharp end, even like this pen that I have here, it doesn't work anymore. You can always use that as a dotting tool. Toothpicks, anything that you find that has a sharp little end that has no ink on it. Now I'm going to create a cherry. For that I will use my dotter again. Make two nice circles. Like I said, always cleaning in between. Now I'm going to cap my paint just to be sure I don't spill anything. Covering up my blue. Now, because this is a dark color, I'm going to be using a neon green for the cherries, just so it'll show up. You could use whatever green you have. Make a little leaf. Alright. Now going back to my daughter, I'm going to pick up some white. I have a little bit on this little tray here. And I'm going to create some dots going across my nail. So here you have our first one. Now I'm going to see if I can dare to draw a little highlight on the cherry while it's still wet, hoping it works. So there you have it. That's our first nail. Now with our striper, again, let me just close up my paints. I'm going to go and create another little design. I open up my caps and I use the caps to dispense my paints. Now here I'm going to be creating, let me see which way I'm going. I'm going to be creating another blue stripe. Along the bottom, not going all the way to the other end. And here I'm going to go all the way up. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. I'm trying to be as good as I can, making these stripes as straight as I can, being upside down. I'm going to make more here. And come this way. Oops, I'm so sorry. Alright, we have that done. Now I'm going to pick up another color for one of our little ghosties. I'm trying to decide what color I want. Maybe turquoise blue. Again, paint is in the cap. I'm going to turn it upside down just so it's facing me. So it'll be a little upside down for you, but I can't see it the other way. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little Pac-Man here, or little ghosties. Like a letter U. And we're going to create little W. Like a little W at the end. Fill it in. So here we have a little ghost. And if I'm using the wrong terminology, I'm sorry. I haven't played these games in a lifetime. I think since they first came out. Alright, we have that done. Now with my daughter, I'm going to go back into the white paint and I'm going to put two dots for the eyes. You'll always hear me swishing my water because I'm constantly cleaning my tools. That way we can preserve them and keep them. Otherwise they get all dirty and yucky. Now I'm going to see if I can actually put in the black dots in the eyes while it's still wet. Alright, I'm using the smaller side of my dotting tool because it's double-ended. So here we go. Let's hope this one works. Oops. Might be too wet still. Yeah, it's too wet still. I'm going to have to hold off on that. But while I have my dotting tool here, I'll go ahead and make our dots with the larger side of my dotting tool. And little dots. I'm sorry I get out of the lens. I see a little white dot here that doesn't belong, so I'll just cover it with black. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get that black on the eyes again. Hope it's set up enough. Not at all. It's just picking up the white with the black. I'll just let that set up. So next I'm going to pick up our yellow so we can make our Mr. Pac-Man. Now these paints that I'm using are water-based acrylic. You can find them inexpensively at your local craft store. Now I'm going to try and make our Mr. Pac-Man here upside down, so let's hope I could do this. Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm just trying to maintain balance. Alright, I'm going to let that set up a little bit and then I can come back and give it a little bit more yellow to make it look better. And I think I'll create some more blue lines around him. Come back, oops, picked up the wrong blue. Going for the darker blue, not the turquoise. I'm going to go back into my liner brush. I think I'll create some lines going this way. All I keep hearing is in my mind is the music that they used to play when you were playing these games. And it would be chomping on all the little white dots. It reminds me of my children when they were younger. They were always playing these games. And even as adults, they're still playing. Okay. Now, let's see if I can go back with yellow. It's not set up yet. I'm just going to try and dab it in as opposed to stroking it. I'm going to get my black. into my striper brush. I'm just going to clean up the mouth area, define it a little bit better. That looks much better. Now I'm going to go into my white again. Nope, my black with my dotting tool. And we're going to give our Pac-Man an eye. Doesn't want to cooperate because it's still wet down there. Let's see if now I could do the dots on the little ghost here. Yep, now it's working. I think I'll come over here by our cherry. Just create another line. I think that's pretty. Now I'm going to let him set up a little bit, our Pac-Man, and I'm going to finish him off and put a few dots here for him. Just going to put a few on the bottom just to make it prettier. Although they don't belong there, we all know it belongs within the blue. But that's just to add a little bit more dimension to our nails. So I'll let this dry. I will fix it. I will top coat it, and I will come back and I'll take pictures and show you how it looks completed. And hope you've liked it, and you try it at home with your kids, or if you're a kid you could do this yourself. It's pretty basic and easy. So share this with your friends if you liked it. Leave me questions, comments, and please rate it. Thank you.